VPNs. You can see me. Okay. I mean, because it keeps going in and out, so that's why I'm not sure if it's working or not. I know I'm good on YouTube. All right. As long as it's up, it keeps going in and out. So I'm not even sure if it's like, because it was saying the site itself, I was getting a 403 on the site, and then it kept saying I was offline. It was doing the same thing when I pulled it up on my phone. Anyway, what's going on, chat? How's everybody feeling today? It's Monday. It's been one hell of a weekend, I tell you that. No days off. Could be better if Naomi wasn't champion. I feel you. I feel you. But we got to roll with what we got. We got to roll with the punches. So, question tonight is, who is next in line for the World Heavyweight Championship since Seth Rollins is now out of action? That is the question tonight. Braun Breaker.
Might be one of the loudest crowds we've seen in the States this year.
I don't know. I think it might be LA Knight. I think LA Knight might be at the front of that list. Because you have CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Penta, and Braun Breaker all in the gauntlet match tonight. I think it might be LA Knight tonight.
Here comes Evolution. Why should people be watching? The women constantly are stealing the show, so now to give the fans another opportunity to see all women matches, it's pure magic.
Nights like tonight remind you why you watch wrestling.
We built the foundation that they built a skyscraper on.
Devil's Kiss, stepping in the car.
Breaker taking the W.
Every woman before us. Thank you.
We'll see.
Because now we can make Easter.
We'll see.
Rollins looking for a moonsault. His knee buckled.
I hate these motherfuckers, man.
That is a bleak sight, seeing Rollins down and out. I'll tell you right now, this is the coolest pin I have ever seen.
I am the definition of this business, and tonight I proved it once again.
From a humble beginning to multi-world titles in WWE, this is it. The final time we witness the greatness that is Goldberg. Now Goldberg, spear! Goldberg had the spear!
No, they're not going to do a briefcase match.
Oh my God, jackhammer! The bad knee!
Hey, Ryuga, is Kick banned in Canada?
And now Gunther with a sleeper. Goldberg is out. Gunther retains.
I cannot thank you enough for From the bottom of my heart, it's been one hell of a ride. And there ain't never gonna be another Goldberg.
All right, I don't know. I was having issues today. It looks like everything's good. Everything's running well. We got 13 viewers on Kick. That's what's up. It's good. Appreciate y'all being here. Being for a good show tonight. Should be a good bit of fun. Should be a good bit of fun. Where am I from? I'm from a few different places. I currently reside in Charlotte.
Your new women's world champion.
Proceed with caution.
Which to me is a wild way to answer. That's the truth.
This is MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. In 19 nights, it'll play host to an historic.
Do I need subs on Kick? I don't even know if I can get subs yet.
But tonight we're in Birmingham, where an opportunity
Damn
for
it.
a world title match at SummerSlam is on the line. The champion, it's Gunther, fresh off a win
Seriously?
over Goldberg at Saturday night's main event. Who will he?
I can't even get to my
face
dashboard now.
Could it be the man he took the championship from? Main event, Jey Uso. Or maybe the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, Punk, Jay, LA Knight, Penta, and Braun Breaker. Someone will run the gauntlet to SummerSlam tonight.
Well, if you try to chat with me on Kick, I can't see it because Kick isn't. I don't know what's going on. It's not trying to let me in. I can't get to my dashboard.
Saturday night's main event. Paul Heyman will have an update on Seth's health later on tonight.
Sorry, I'm trying to get logged in real quick. Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, here come Naomi. Here's your new champion, chat. Not mine. She's all yours. I don't know what the hell is going on with this, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Women's World Champion, Naomi!
Corey Graves, it was an absolutely goosebump-inducing moment last night when Naomi came out with one of the most incredible Money in the Bank cash-ins we've ever witnessed.
On a night where no shortage of history was made, we witnessed Naomi execute an impeccably timed cash-in. And now she stands before the WWE Universe as the new Women's World Champion.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I can't get to my dashboard, man. God, somebody get this woman off the mic, please.
No. I don't want to hear it now. Y'all weren't feeling the glow, but you feeling me now, ain't you? Yeah. And I don't know why y'all sitting up in here trying to act like y'all saw this coming. Y'all thought I was going to cash in my Money in the Bank contract on Tiffany Stratton. But I warned you. I warned all of you. And don't nobody know my next move until I make it. That's why I'm standing here now as the new Women's World Champion. And you know what? I'm so done with that foolishness that's going on.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm able to get subs on Twitch yet, on Kick yet, but if you can, that'd be awesome.
Cold, hard look at this.
If you felt so inclined to sub on Kick, that would be great. If you can. I don't even know if you can yet or not.
And if I'm keeping it 100, you and Jade didn't really want me to succeed. You wanted me as a friend, as a partner, as a third wheel, as a flunky, as long as it was convenient for you.
I just can't take her seriously.
You had the upper hand. What? Oh. Who got the upper hand now, bitches? Now what that? Jade, you might have got your lick back at Evolution, but I made the history, baby. And I
Hey, appreciate you, Quan. Appreciate you.
Again. But all you raggedy heifers back there in the Raw locker room, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
What's up with the Trons? Oh, okay. I got it.
It is hard not to feel bad for Rhea Ripley tonight.
How's Kick working? I mean, this is only, I think, my third stream consistently on Kick, so I don't really have any words to say how it's working. This is the most viewers I've had, so appreciate those of y'all that are watching over there.
For the first time in her career, and then Naomi happened.
One thing you should know about me, I'm not cautious. I'm reckless and I am pissed. Because I walked into Evolution with 2 goals. To finally beat Io Sky and to get back the Women's World Championship. And now, all because of you, I still have those 2 goals. So congratulations, Naomi, because you just made it onto my list.
Io Sky proved to the world last night that she may be the greatest wrestler on the planet.
When you talk about the frustration being felt by Rhea Ripley, imagine what's going through the mind of Io Sky, who walked into Evolution as Women's World Champion. And as we can see, no longer has that distinction.
Yeah, she was hit in the face by a briefcase, which was completely legal because it was a triple threat match at that point when Naomi cashed in. And then Naomi with a split leg moonsault would pin Io to win the championship.
It's been a while since Naomi's held singles gold in WWE. She's being reminded very quickly what it feels like to be a walking target.
Rhea, with respect,
Yeah, she got the cheeks out tonight.
get in line. I walked into Evolution, the women's world champion. So Naomi, I will get back my title from you.
I don't know what you just said,
Damn.
but you and her can get y'all entitled asses out my face into the back of the line. All the way in the back. The back of the back.
I can't take her seriously. I'm sorry. I can't.
First of all, you stepped into our match. You didn't even
Ladies. Before this gets out of hand, let's take a breath because what I have to say pertains to all three of you. First things first, Naomi, congratulations. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. You have always made the most out of your moments, and last night, I gotta say it, the single biggest moment of your professional life.
Acting
You
is
do
porn
deserve
level.
it. Congratulations. Io and Rhea, I get it. That moment came at your expense, and I understand why you're pissed off, but I gotta say it, and I don't want to speak on behalf of the WWE Universe, but that match you had at Evolution was absolute magic. Ladies, it's simple. In 3 weeks' time, we're at SummerSlam. And not just any SummerSlam, the very first two-night SummerSlam in the history of WWE. And that means it's
I forget that
bigger than
SummerSlam
ever.
is next. So
That
Clash
means
at
the
Paris
attractions have to be bigger. The box
is
office
after
has to be
SummerSlam.
bigger. The magic has to be bigger. And as big as it was last night at Evolution, we need to blow the proverbial roof off of MetLife Stadium. And ladies, that's exactly what we're going to do, because it will be Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Naomi for that Women's World Championship. Ladies, you're going to make magic at SummerSlam.
So yeah, she'll be retaining for sure. I appreciate that, Cheetah. She'll definitely retain. One is a triple threat match. 2 is her first title defense. She will retain.
2 weeks from Saturday, the epic two-night SummerSlam.
Keep in mind too, Stephanie Vaquer is still in the picture. She has a title match, a guaranteed title shot at Paris.
From the unbelievable event that was Evolution, now makes its way all the way to SummerSlam. I think it's a great call by Adam Pearce for the Women's World Championship.
Yeah, we've got a lot of action stemming from what happened.
Which is another reason why
on Monday Night Raw. For the first time
I
there in
think
7 years, the Hall of Famer, Nikki
Naomi will retain because she needs a title defense. SummerSlam will be her title defense, and then she faces Stephanie in Paris, where I do think she will lose to Stephanie.
Lynch was able to leave Atlanta with her gold tonight. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, the two women who opposed her at Evolution, will do battle in a 2 out of 3 falls match, with the winner earning the right to challenge Lynch.
They need to do Rhea versus Io first, and winner goes against Naomi. I agree. Y'all know I prefer one-on-one matches for championships. But I think Rhea and Io is too soon again. Running that back again, I think it's too soon.
I can't relax. AJ's been stalking me, and I never know where he is.
Dom, as long as you have that letter from the doctor saying you're not medically cleared to compete, you, my friend, are untouchable. So it's all good. What we need to focus
Well, he
on
got both
is lending
belts.
our full support to the two brightest stars from the weekend, the women's tag team champions. Congratulations, ladies. Got your titles all nice and clean.
I wish I could take the credit, but all glory to Raquel. She's a perfect one.
She's great.
Well, Roxanne held her own and she kept her word. But let's keep that same energy tonight, Chiquita.
Yeah, speaking about tonight, I've had a couple of concerns about Asuka and Kyrie recently. They've been causing a little extra trouble, so I think we need to get you guys some protection. So
The fact that he put the match right there.
to another champ,
Can't, bro.
how about escorting the ladies to ringside tonight? Make sure everything goes okay.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Me? Why me?
Well, think about it. We get an opportunity to show the world just how strong a United Judgment Day can be. Plus, we all know how much Liv loves those titles. We need to do everything in our power to make sure they are here in the clubhouse when she returns. Huh? For Liv.
For Liv.
There. Good luck, ladies. Go get them.
You got that all shined up for me?
Of course I do.
All right, come on. You want a game?
Yeah, set it up.
All right, all right.
He already set it up.
For Liv.
Well, no denying that Judgment Day has all the gold.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors.
Big matchup for the Kabuki Warriors tonight as they hope to perhaps earn a future.
But I think they put them back together because Kyrie was kind of struggling on her own.
Roxanne and Raquel happens live on Netflix. Asuka, Kairi Sane, of course, were part of that fatal four-way at Evolution last night. What a match that was with the Judgment Day retaining.
Because her first few matches, even though they were solo matches, they were rough.
They managed to do so, but they still remain targets in the women's
2 injuries and she gets a win. But the win was not a clean. Well, it was clean, but it wasn't the prettiest win. So they put her back in a tag team with Asuka because that's when they really were good together.
Asuka's held the tag titles 4 times in her career.
You know, Asuka's getting the ring rust off.
This is an important opportunity for the Kabuki Warriors to dust themselves off from the result at Evolution and get back on the horse.
So they probably won't be together for very long. she broke her umbrella.
Great performances also last night by Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and of course Sol Ruca and Zarya from NXT in that tag team championship match.
Charlotte Flair, an unlucky recipient of the mind-blowing Soul Snap.
Listen, I like Kyrie, but she's not the best in the ring right now. And that's not, you know, hard to say. She's not. Anybody with eyes can see that.
Surefire future star in WWE.
So they put her with Asuka because she works really well with Asuka. And Asuka's got some ring rust to knock off. So it just works. It makes sense. Something is definitely wrong with the Trons. Because even when Rhea came out, it looked weird. Now it's working. Yeah, something's wrong with the Tron.
It was a Tejana bomb by Raquel Rodriguez last night, pinning Sol Ruca. As the Judgment Day were able to keep the tag team titles. An important win, Corey, because it was the first time Raquel and Roxanne defended the tag titles together after the injury to Liv Morgan.
But Roxanne no doubt felt like she had the weight of the entire Judgment Day on her shoulders, needed to prove herself worthy, and did exactly that in Atlanta.
That's terrible, Biz. One time you do a poll, and that's what you do.
Just an incredible weekend for WWE in the Southeast. Nashville, of course, for SmackDown Friday night. Atlanta for the Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, and Evolution. And, of course, tonight, Birmingham, Alabama for Monday Night Raw. So Raquel Rodriguez will start things off against Kairi Sane in this matchup. Again, Corey, big match for the Kabuki Warriors tonight.
Yeah, this is an opportunity essentially to jump the line once again. We've got Roxanne and Raquel as the tag team champions. They're always going to be looking for competition. What better way to establish yourself again than to beat the champs tonight?
Yeah, the first time these two teams have gone head-to-head in a traditional tag team matchup. The power now of Raquel Rodriguez, who's really come into her own as of late. And a big shoulder tackle. A lot to dissect when it comes to the Judgment Day as Asuka now makes the tag. The first question I have is, what does Liv Morgan think about this, well, new team of Raquel and Roxanne that seem to be getting along? The fact that the Judgment Day have all the gold since she's been gone, out with a shoulder injury that was caused in a match with Kairi.
I'm not voting for that.
On sowing seeds of dissension, Cole, I'm going to answer your question.
I don't wish injury on anybody.
What could Liv Morgan possibly have to be upset about? Everything within the Judgment Day right now is coming up gold.
And now Asuka with a sleeper, and Raquel tries to bury her in the corner. Yeah, it's coming up gold, and perhaps that wasn't quite the case when Liv was around, at least for part of the group. And here's Roxanne Perez, who Liv Morgan may think, nice side Russian leg sweep. His cover now, hook with a leg. You think Liv thinks that Roxanne swooped in and made her way into the Judgment Day?
Well, it's easy to assume that was what Liv felt initially, but look, Roxanne Perez continues to prove herself worthy of the tag team championships, of being a member of the Judgment Day, of being alongside Dirty Dom. Roxanne shouldn't need to prove anything else to anybody.
Roxanne Perez, who's had a hell of a year here in 2025, and Asuka now unloading the Empress of Tomorrow, multi-time world champion, and Asuka having her way.
A lot of kicks right to the bridge of Roxanne Perez's nose. Curious to see what the Empress and the Pirate Princess have learned in the last 24 hours since they last encountered the champs.
It's the first match together on over a year and a half on Monday Night Raw. Remember the last time a traditional tag team match, that is. They, of course, were in the Fatal 4-Way last night. Kairi now cover. Last time they held the tag back.
Look, Roxy is a 5-foot Latina. Of course she does.
Injured her knee and missed 13 months of action.
The Empress thus far seems to have returned.
Naomi faces Stephanie in Paris, which is, I believe, is what's going to happen. Stephanie is leaving. Stephanie is leaving as champion.
Well, listen, I don't appreciate you implying any sort of infidelity.
If Naomi had the WWE Championship, I would say she's going to hold it for longer.
Dirty Dom is out here to offer protection, and
but the World Championship moves so much.
Has cheated on how many people here in WWE?
Hey, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu, Cole, all right? You need to take it easy.
And Kairi out to the apron as Roxanne misses wildly. Kairi Sane looking for a cover here. Roxanne trying to hang on. And able to. Tag made. Here's Raquel.
What do you expect Dom to do? Just get his animal magnetism under control? You think he could just turn that off?
Dude, Liv Morgan is watching this. I guarantee it she is.
I'm sure she understands.
And now look at this. Kairi Sane trying to wrestle Raquel down to the mat. Asuka getting involved as well. Asuka rolled through now. Armbar. Double submission here.
This could be trouble.
I mean, it's not a championship match, so.
And Raquel trying to power out of this. And look at this with one arm. Raquel Rodriguez winning Sane on Asuka.
No, but Kairi hanging on.
Maybe not for long. Man, Raquel, so powerful. Yeah, we see it, Dom. We see it.
It was good.
I thought you were supposed to be in the hospital.
It's not clear.
And I'm so impressed with the growth of Raquel Rodriguez here. The powerhouse Rodriguez, who won that fatal 4-way last night with the Tejana bomb.
I think it boils down to confidence, and I think the Judgment Day as a unit growing stronger has sort of lent itself to Raquel.
And so you admit it, the Judgment Day's grown stronger since Liv Morgan's been gone.
I didn't say anything about Liv Morgan. I was just talking about recent events very generally.
No, you basically said Judgment Day has gotten
basically
stronger.
Nothing.
That was the quote.
Listen, I didn't know they taught gotcha journalism at Syracuse, Cole. Come on now.
Look at this. Oh, Raquel with a splash in the corner to Kairi Sane. Great double team now by Judgment Day. Roxanne Perez, as feisty as they come. Side Russian leg sweep helped out by the boot by Raquel. Cover now, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Hey, Dom, have you talked to Liv lately? How's she doing? Doing great. What does she think about you being out here tonight? What does she think about you being out here tonight? Of course, he doesn't answer the question.
I told you on multiple occasions, Cole. Remember what happened with Pat and Gunther. I'm not going to defend you when Dirty Dom loses it on you. Talk about that man's old lady. Anything that happens to you is fair game.
Asuka trying to make a tag, realizing Kairi's in trouble. Roxanne Perez, she has got a mean streak in her, a mile wide. And look at this.
The prophecy of Booker T continues to ring true. His prized student, the Prodigy, making waves throughout WWE.
And Judgment Day doing a great job isolating Kairi Sane from Asuka.
Hey, you want to bring up Liv Morgan and how she must be disappointed for whatever reason. Liv is probably grinning ear to ear right now watching Roxanne do her bidding. Remember, Liv and the rest of the Judgment Day still blame Kairi for Liv's injury.
You do remember Roxanne Perez pinned Liv Morgan in the Queen of the Ring tournament, right? I mean, pins Kairi to take the win away from Liv Morgan in the tournament.
You are obsessed with arguing semantics, Cole, all right? Listen, it's the name of the game. You got to do what you got to do.
And there's Raquel Rodriguez, who's doing what she has to do, continuing to punish and beat down Kairi Sane.
Big, heavy body shot drops the Pirate Princess. And
Raquel, of course, a record holder as well. 5 times she's held the women's tag team titles. Cover on Sane. Kairi's got to get the shoulder up.
I think Liv is going to turn face. The one thing that I'm concerned that they are going to do when Liv does return is they're kind of going to pull the same thing that they did with Jade and Naomi and what have you, where she's going to be mad that she got replaced by Roxanne. I kind of don't want them to do that because we've seen it already. But I have a feeling that that's what they're going to do because these writers are unoriginal lately. So
Immediately thwarting the attempt at the tag. Oh, Enziguri caught her in the like a mouth. And now Asuka makes the tag, and here she comes.
if they lean into the whole Dom and Roxanne relationship, they're just repeating what happened with Rhea, which makes them even less original.
And now Asuka's fired up.
Empress with a big kick in the corner.
Now Raquel runs into a kick as well. Driven out of the ring. Ooh, what a knee. Now sliding knee there, the Shining Wizard cover now by Asuka. Hooks the leg, and Roxanne's got a kick out.
Got to give credit where it's due to Roxanne Perez, who's proven herself to be double tough recently.
And speaking about credit, does Finn Balor deserve credit? The de facto leader of the Judgment Day seems to have them working on all cylinders.
Absolutely. I think Finn definitely deserves some credit. Perhaps a few thank yous.
You don't think that he's manipulating the rest of the group? Perhaps? And now Kairi
Damn, she was holding her hair.
For the win. And Raquel Rodriguez breaking things up.
Cole, you and your conspiracy theories get worse by the week. Next week you're going to try to tell me the Earth's flat. This is ridiculous.
You think Finn really cares about Liv? Raquel up over the top to the floor.
I think Finn cares about the Judgment Day as a whole.
Tag.
And the Judgment Day as a whole right now draped in gold.
No denying that. Dominic, the Intercontinental Champion. Judgment Day, both the women and men's tag team champions. And now the Kabuki Warriors starting to work well as a team.
They're going after Dom, bro.
Look at this. Dominic's up on the apron over here, arguing with the official, trying to cause a distraction, which he's done. The cover now by Kairi Sane.
We should have new champions by now.
And Raquel Rodriguez pulling Kairi Sane off the tag. That would have been a huge win for the Warriors to get them back in tag team title contention.
But
Dirty Dom paying big-time dividends on the outside.
Well, he didn't look like
Whee!
anything was bothering him
Oh,
from an
no!
injury standpoint when he jumped up on the apron that quick. Raquel was leveled.
Face first into the ring post, tag made. Asuka once again legal, making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Asuka gonna fly, missile drop kick, caught Roxanne.
Roxanne tried to step out of the way, but Asuka still made enough contact to count.
Oh, what a backhand. Asuka's so quick, so effective with those strikes.
One of the most lethal strikers in the game. German suplex takes down Perez.
And once again, Dirty Dom, who apparently has rib injuries, but he seems pretty limber to me. Oh! Well, he may be out a few more weeks after that backhand. Cover now by Perez. And a win for the Judgment Day.
Here are your winners, the Women's Tag Team Champions, Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, this one we're not surprised about at all.
So for somebody that isn't medically clear, Dominic Mysterio's running around. Look like he isn't hurt at all.
Well, it's a fight or flight response, Cole. Adrenaline can make a man do amazing things when someone he cares about is in jeopardy, as was the case for Raquel and Roxanne. Here we see Kyrie and Asuka delivering a spectacular double team maneuver, the insane elbow. You could have counted to 7, but once again, Dirty Dom living up to his assignment, offering protection for his Judgment Day familia. That's right, Raquel with a little insurance.
Has Dom had a title defense yet?
All is wonderful in Judgment Day.
This calls from some celebratory tenders.
Let's head over to Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm here with Paul Heyman. Paul, I appreciate the time. Yesterday at the Evolution press conference, we learned that Seth freaking Rollins would be in Birmingham, Alabama, getting evaluated. Could you please share the results of that evaluation with us?
First of all, I don't have that information yet. It's too soon. And come on. Seth Rollins has until next June to cash in the Money in the Bank agreement. Okay? So until he's crashing into that deadline, Seth Rollins' health is not a relevant subject. What is a relevant subject tonight is the fact that tonight, Braun Breaker runs the gauntlet. Tonight, Braun Breaker goes through everything and everyone in his way. Tonight, Braun Breaker emerges as the #1 contender. Tonight, Braun Breaker punches his stamp to SummerSlam. Braun Breaker goes on to SummerSlam. Braun Breaker defeats Gunther at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, your next heavyweight champion of the world, Braun Breaker.
Well, for that to happen, Braun has to run the gauntlet first tonight.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to come down to LA Knight. I think that's who it's going to be. Granted, Braun versus Gunther would be a really great match, but I think it's going to be LA Knight.
Right now, I'd like to welcome one of the competitors in tonight's gauntlet match. He is the megastar, LA Knight. LA, I know you have a lot on your plate tonight, but I do want to ask you about the injury to Seth Rollins. You were in the ring when it happened. What are your thoughts on the situation?
Well, first and foremost, let me talk to you. Because the man they call the megastar, the man that you just called the megastar, is in the building here in Birmingham. Yeah! But you asked me about Seth Rollins, you asked me about the injury. I want to tell you, look, I came out with a W on Saturday, did I not? Now, Seth Rollins, unfortunate circumstances. The man ends up busting his knee, bad knee. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I want to wish you, Seth, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wish you a speedy recovery. And I'm going to tell you why I want to wish you a speedy recovery. Because it was just last week that I said I want to take your dignity. I want to hurt you. I didn't get a chance to hurt you because you hurt your damn self. So I want you to get better. I want you to come back, and I want you to let me hurt you the right way. Yeah. But on to tonight. You talk about gauntlet.
They left
match,
CM Punk in Saudi.
World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Yeah. And if you're talking World Heavyweight Championship, then you got to be talking LA Knight. So I'm going to put it to you like this. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% right now. I'm getting busted up by Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed dropping tsunamis, spears, everything that happened on Saturday at Saturday Night's Main Event. I am not 100%. The ribs are hurting, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you talk about me walking into SummerSlam against Gunther, when you got that gold belt on the line, you bet your ass I'm showing up, I'm running the gauntlet, and I'm going to take my chance to walk out as the #1 contender for that title, because there can be no other way. And so whether it's Gunther, anybody else who's holding that title by the time we get to SummerSlam, everybody's going to know who the champ is and whose game it is, with everybody saying, yeah!
Thank you, LA Knight.
Those promos are why I wanted to do VPNs, so I can make sure that we don't miss those.
To another sporting event, the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship in Lake Tahoe this past weekend. The Miz teamed up with George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers. You can see all the clips on Miz Golf YouTube, but here's one of them right now.
What the heck is going on here? Kittle and the Miz. I don't know that I'd want to be on the wrong end of this with either of these guys.
Wow. It's tough in there in the squared circle, isn't it?
That's pretty impressive stuff.
Funny thing is, people thought that was real.
I'm backstage with Lyra Valkyria. Lyra, tonight you take on Bayley in a 2 out of 3 falls match, with the winner going on to face Becky Lynch at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. It is a huge opportunity tonight with
2 out of 3 falls
layers. So
tonight.
I have to ask, how much of this is about the title and how much of it is personal with you and Bayley?
Are you serious? I am so sick of being asked about Bayley. This match is going to put the Bayley talk to bed and put it back the way it always should have been, about me and Becky. And then, after tonight, you can ask me how I feel about my upcoming match at SummerSlam for my title.
All right, well, listen, I know.
Whoever loses tonight, they go to the back of the line, all right? So as much as you might want this, I need this. Yep. About yourself, like you always have been. I respect that. I'll see you out there.
All right, and just so you know, maybe what's best for you is to stay the hell out of my way.
More Bayley on my screen, please. I'll be a happy camper.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match, where the winner will face Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
You know, Bayley has accomplished just about everything in her career. However, this is the first time she's ever competed in WWE in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
She keep wincing like she in pain.
Basking in the afterglow of Evolution all day today, but there is more work to be done should she still have designs on becoming Intercontinental Champion. I think it's a very valid question to ask of both Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. What sort of physical condition are these two women in after that grueling triple threat last night to kick off Evolution?
Yeah, what a great matchup it was. WWE fans on their feet throughout. Becky Lynch picking up the victory to retain the Intercontinental title. Admitted to me today when I was talking to her earlier on that, yeah, she has a chip on her shoulder. That everybody's talking about Bayley and Becky, and somehow people seem to have forgotten about the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Well, just a testament to how deep and how talented the women's division is throughout WWE, from Raw to SmackDown to NXT. It's all about what have you done for me lately. Sure, Lyra did it first, but right now, Becky Lynch is the name on the lips of the WWE Universe. Lyra can take a big step in the direction of changing that here tonight.
Lyra Valkyria looking to earn her first ever SummerSlam match with a victory tonight. This has developed into quite the rivalry between these two. End of June, they had a double pin in their matchup, which led to the triple threat at Evolution. Back in April, Lyra beat Bayley in an Intercontinental Championship match. In February, Bayley beat Lyra to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So a rubber match, so to speak, here tonight with a lot on the line. Best 2 out of 3 falls is underway.
Side headlock takeover by Valkyria to start things off. And it's interesting to me that this relationship between these two almost began as Bayley trying to look out for Lyra Valkyria, trying to prevent Lyra from making some of the mistakes, experiencing the same pitfalls Bayley did when she was trying to make her name for herself. But it's really become full circle where Bayley almost finds herself on the outside looking in these days.
And everything changed for Bayley when the frustration started to set in. Now remember, she was taken out. Her opportunity at WrestleMania was caused by Becky Lynch assaulting her. You know, Bayley has not won a match since before she left WWE with injury, and that is weighing on her.
It's shocking to hear it said out loud. Bayley has been a workhorse in WWE since she arrived on the scene, even predating back to her time in NXT. But the fact that Bayley has not tasted success in that long just feels dirty.
Lyra Valkyria with a leapfrog as Bayley ends up on the outside of the ring. Bayley would love to return to SummerSlam and avenge what was a loss of her WWE Women's Championship last year to Nia Jax. Oh, and a nice hip toss by Lyra Valkyria. I love the growth of this young woman. And she's standing up for herself in the face of Bayley, not afraid to trash talk. And Bayley with a slap across the face. Roll up here. Got her. Bayley wins the first fall.
Bayley has scored the first fall.
Lyra let her emotions get the best of her. Lyra got a bit overzealous, Corey, and Bayley, the veteran, took advantage.
I love what we just saw from Bayley. Remember, it wasn't that long ago that Bayley wasn't afraid to break the rules. Bayley knew how to take a shortcut, and it served her very, very well. Maybe that's what Bayley needs to do here tonight in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
Well, it's almost desperation time for Bayley. We mentioned earlier, really needs a win. Would love to get to SummerSlam once again to battle for the Intercontinental title. And Bayley now with a 1-fall-to-0 lead. So Lyra's got to win 2 in a row in order to get to SummerSlam.
Curious to see how far off of Lyra's game she was thrown by that sudden fall from the role model.
Lyra's got to be careful here. Not to get caught again. Cover and a kick out.
And again, I think Bayley spent so much time on this sort of redemption tour to clear her name, to make the WWE Universe forget some of the underhanded tactics she utilized.
I know. If I can get Kit going,
Well, indeed.
then we might be able to get back those ad breaks.
So upset with Lyra Valkyria because Lyra
I won't be able to broadcast the show or anything, but we can get our ad breaks back.
Face lock by Bailey applied, in control of Valkyria here.
It's a smart strategy by the role model, not trying to take any unnecessary risk. She's got the 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that sliding elbow to the back of the neck, and then one now. Cover. Lyra kicks out. Bailey, a Hall of Fame resume. 4-time world champion, 2-time tag champ, NXT champ.
Well, the problem is for Bailey, she isn't ready to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. She does not want to be put out to pasture. She doesn't like being viewed as an elder statesman of the women's division. Bailey still wants to be on top.
Lyra now looking for a pinfall that would even things up at one apiece, and Bailey able to kick out.
And if you look at Bailey and you look at Becky Lynch, it's really the tale of two cities. Becky Lynch has been an upward trajectory recently, where Bailey, to your point, hasn't tasted victory in quite some time. That's got to make it even worse for the role model.
Becky deciding that all she cares about is herself, and it's led to success as Lyra has bounced off the top turnbuckle. Maybe Bailey is looking at that and saying, I should do the same thing.
It's one of the oldest adages in the business. You either make friends or you make money.
And Bailey dominating now, and I think that quick fall early on has thrown Lyra off her game.
It absolutely did. I assure you, Lyra came into this matchup with a strategy she wanted to execute. Bailey threw her off of her game, and Lyra hasn't been able to get out of the gate since.
And Bailey in control. Two out of three falls match is underway in front of over 10,000 in Birmingham, Alabama tonight for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. Bailey with a quick fall has a 1-0 lead in what is the 15th 2 out of 3 falls matchup in the history of Monday Night Raw. The first one in nearly a year, where we saw Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn do battle. Breaker will be in action in a gauntlet match with SummerSlam implications later tonight. And now Lyra starting to fire up.
That step up Enziguri might have been the tide turner that Lyra Valkyria was looking for. Kick to the body. Bailey trying her best to avoid the strikes.
Oh, and a big kick to the side of the head. Went for the tornado DDT, and Bailey
should say, get the fuck off me.
Leapfrog by Lyra. Bailey slipped, and Lyra takes advantage, and Bailey hit the corner hard.
Bailey certainly experiencing some sort of whiplash on impact there. Now, here we go.
There's the tornado DDT by Valkyria.
Lyra rolling through, maintaining her grip.
Fisherman suplex. Bridging cover, Bailey with a shoulder up.
And again, as this match progresses, you have to wonder what sort of physical condition both of these women are in less than 24 hours after competing at Evolution.
Yeah, and what was a banger of a matchup to kick things off, with Becky Lynch retaining the Intercontinental Championship. But a couple of occasions I thought Lyra was going to win or Bailey was going to win.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. In the end, it would be the man swooping in at the perfect opportunity to retain the gold.
Valkyria again, the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion, before Becky Lynch beat her back in Los Angeles in June at Money in the Bank.
Like anything in this business, it's not necessarily who did it first, but who did it best. Yes, Lyra was the first Women's Intercontinental Champion, but the world is talking about the man.
And Lyra's
And you know what? When I wasn't eating meat, I 100% went to KFC and got vegan tenders. And I enjoyed them.
Just bone-rattling impact, spine first, and now Bailey.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Right to the back cover on Valkyria. This forces her to kick out.
And this is what Bailey needs to do. Bailey needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal. She has Lyra down. Here we take another look at this attack from behind that flattened Valkyria. And you can see almost a smile washing over the face of the role model.
Yeah, Bailey a fall away from heading to SummerSlam. Lyra
Somebody's got Beyond Chicken though.
Lyra doubled over in pain. That back is becoming an issue.
Now Lyra was barely able to get her feet underneath her to run toward the turnbuckle. You know as well as anybody, Cole, you get it the right shot to your lower back, your legs don't cooperate, your whole game is thrown off. That's what we're seeing out of Valkyria, who's somehow
they're trying to fight out of this. We're going to learn a lot about Lyra now in this matchup. Talk a lot about her grit and determination. Can she fight through pain?
I had a burger with some baked beans and wild rice for dinner. That's what I had.
Lyra looking
looking for that little boost from the WWE Universe in addition to the adrenaline to keep her in this battle. What is Valkyria thinking about here?
Bayley realizes it can't be good, fighting out of it. Now Bayley looking to turn things around. Oh, my goodness! Dropping Lyra on the already injured back on the apron. And Bayley with the killer instinct.
This could prove to be the beginning of the end for Lyra Valkyria's SummerSlam dreams. Brutal belly-to-back suplex on the apron. No forgiveness there. And now Bayley looking to finish the job.
Bayley with Lyra up top. Oh, and down goes Lyra. Bayley hooks the leg. Cover for the win. Lyra gets the shoulder up. But again, I'm impressed with
Negative. I only make enough food for one. And that one is me.
I'm honestly a little surprised it took this long to show itself. We've seen the killer instinct inside of Bayley in the past.
So bad. You want it so bad.
Does enough remain to punch Bayley's ticket to SummerSlam.
Rivalries become so emotional between these two. Once great friends, as Corey documented earlier. You know, Bayley steps through.
A Maestro cradle.
And a great counter by Lyra. And Lyra got it. Lyra caught Bayley. What a counter.
Lyra Valkyria has scored the second goal.
No, I don't think Bayley's turning heel. I think Lyra is turning heel. Bayley's just sick of her.
Awareness by Valkyria, utilizing her grappling skills to great effect.
But how much does Lyra have left? Cover by Bayley, looking to put her away somehow. Lyra, maybe on instinct alone.
I agree.
Shoulder up, Bayley can't believe it. What impact.
My favorite version of Bayley was heel Bayley with the bob. That Bayley was great. She had the Karen cut.
And Lyra is all banged up. We are tied at a fall apiece. Next fall, the winner goes to SummerSlam to meet Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title.
Headbutt to the body from Valkyria. But notice how methodical Bayley's been for the last several minutes in her movements. That's a healthy respect for the abilities of Lyra Valkyria. Bayley realizing she cannot afford to make a mistake. Into the cover.
Lyra kicks out. And now Bayley continues to punish Valkyria. Back has been an issue.
This can really do a number on Bayley mentally, who is enjoying the 1-0 lead in this 2 out of 3 falls contest. Now it's essentially sudden death. Bayley was looking to sink into cruise control and finish the job at her leisure. But Valkyria hit the reset button.
Bayley caught her with an elbow. And Lyra trying to roll out to the apron and catch her breath as she rolls to the floor.
I can't disagree with that decision from Valkyria. Bayley looking to maximize her time here.
And got caught though. Bayley got caught. Lyra Valkyria was ready. And a Lyra focusing on the knee of Bayley.
You know, Bayley has a history of knee issues. Oh! That was almost ankle first into the ring post.
And now it's Bayley's turn to be writhing in pain as Valkyria goes on the offense.
That was the sort of game changer Valkyria has been waiting on. Bayley needed to avoid it. Lyra now looking to set up perhaps a... Oh, wow! Double stomp on both knees. Innovative offense. Into the cover.
The cover to win this thing, and a kick out by Bayley. Oh, goodness. Torquing the ankle.
Lyra is lethal when it comes to submission to the ground game. As if Bayley needed a reminder. Another cover.
Near fall for Valkyria. What a battle, what a physical battle between these two for an opportunity to go to New Jersey and SummerSlam.
It's much different pace than we're used to from both of these competitors. And again, I keep bringing up the professional respect they have for one another and appreciation for the skill set of the opposition. You don't want to make a mistake because you may only get the chance to make one.
Dragon screw by Lyra Valkyria. Bayley in deep trouble. Early part of the match, it was Lyra's back. Now it's Bayley's knee as Valkyria showing a killer instinct.
But Lyra still obviously feeling the effects of the first 2 falls of this matchup in the triple threat at Evolution.
are tied at a fall apiece. Bayley, Valkyria. Winner goes to SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch.
And another brutal dragon screw in the corner from Valkyria.
Yeah, this has been the story now of the last few minutes of this matchup. Lyra focusing on the knee of Bayley after Bayley focused on the back of Valkyria. And now Bayley sends Lyra out to the apron. Bayley hangs her up on the second rope. And what a brutal match, as you mentioned, coming off Evolution in the triple threat last night.
Bayley now trying to summon the will to finish the job at hand. An elusive second fall. Counter by Valkyria.
Through, caught her with a knee. Lyra may be out. Can Bayley
Straight
take
to the
advantage?
temple.
I think in normal circumstances, the answer would be yes, but Bayley obviously in agonizing pain after the attacks from Valkyria to her knee.
Now really on one leg, Bayley makes her way toward the corner. Lyra trying to hang on now. Critical moment in this match.
Bayley looking for the Bayley to belly suplex. Valkyria did her homework, one step ahead.
Couple of well-placed elbows to the back of the neck. Lyra into the corner now.
Monkey flip table turn boot right between the eyes of Bayley.
Now Valkyria, top rope. Says she feels alive when she flies. Bayley caught her though.
Whee!
And a belly. Cover by Bayley to advance to SummerSlam and a kick out at two by Valkyria. Bayley knows that may have been her big opportunity.
This has got to be a heartbreaker for Bayley. The Bayley to belly suplex, and Valkyria stays alive with SummerSlam on the line.
Does doubt start to set in if you're Bayley now, after everything she's been through over the past few months?
With most superstars, I would say yes, but we're talking about Bayley, a woman who has seen and done it all. She has experienced pretty much every scenario possible.
And Bayley climbing up to the top rope. Valkyria back to her feet. Will catch Bayley there. Shot right to the knee.
But unfortunately for Bayley, it seems as though her brain not able to move any faster than Valkyria's body at this juncture in the matchup. Lyra like a Terminator, continuing to move forward.
Drop to the mat. Again, favoring her back. Gonna meet Bayley yet again. The determination in both of these women tonight.
Lyra trying to rip Bayley.
Wow! And now Lyra has Bayley in the Nightwing.
No shot.
Shoulders are down. And a kick
There we
out
go.
by Bayley.
Now that's doubt, Michael Cole.
Come on, Bayley.
As we look again at this gut wrench, sit out powerbomb. Lyra didn't land Bayley clean. Lyra almost dropped her opponent on her own leg, which could have made all the difference. Not maximizing the impact on Bayley.
Well, she couldn't quite get her to the shoulders, which would have set that up into her move, the Nightwing.
For sure. Could be exhaustion playing a factor.
And now Bayley trying to fight out of this now. And you mentioned it, Valkyria realizes that was her chance. Both women have had great moments, great opportunities to put this final fall away. Haven't been able to do it.
Now we find out if Lyra Valkyria has the mental fortitude to finish the job. Bayley ripping at the hair of Lyra from the outside. Both competitors on the apron once again.
What's Bayley gonna do here? Lyra trying to hang on, desperately hanging on. Now it's Valkyria going after the injured leg of Bayley. And Bayley fighting back. Ooh, what a shot. And another one to the back of the knee. And now on the apron.
Oh.
Fisherman suplex on the apron.
What a match. Tied at a fall apiece. Corey mentioned it earlier. This is sudden death. We're in overtime. Next fall, winner heads to SummerSlam. And Bayley going to beat the count back into the ring. And Lyra driven back to the floor again by Bayley, just trying to buy herself some time.
That's exactly what Bayley's doing, and it's brilliant. Keep the opposition on the outside. Try to recover as much as possible. And once again, the role model looking to grab the advantage of this match.
Lyra, look at this. Bayley roll through now. Shoulders down. Isn't enough here. Kick out by Valkyria. Lyra now. Jackknife cover. Bayley able to kick out. Near fall after near fall. Exhaustion setting in, physically and mentally.
It's been a very long match.
Down deep to put this match away. Nobody home. Valkyria moves out of harm's way, catches Bayley with a forearm. Found. Lyra bounced off the apron again. Man, this has been brutal.
Very resourceful offense from Bayley.
Bayley tried this once earlier, got caught again. Lyra Valkyria intercepting Bayley once again.
But shame on Bayley for almost making the same exact mistake.
I mean, it's good. It's just long. This match has gone a little too long for my taste.
You're not going to make it to the top of the division if you keep making the same error. Here comes Bayley.
Looking for the
no!
Into the steps.
That's got to do it. There's no way Lyra's getting up.
And Bayley sending Lyra back into the ring.
Bayley feeling the urgency of the moment, looking to make the climb to the top once again for a date with the man at SummerSlam.
Elbow to the bad back. Elbow to the bad back. Cover now by Bayley. And a kick out by Valkyria. And now into a crossface.
That guy.
Hang on. Is she going to tap out? Valkyria with a crossface locked in by Bayley. Look at Bayley trying to do everything she can to tap Valkyria here and head to SummerSlam.
Bayley applying maximum torque to the neck and the lower back of Lyra Valkyria, who's desperate for a way out.
Lyra's a long way away from the ropes, trying to pull her body, trying to drag Bayley's body as well. She's almost there. Bayley now going to push herself off the ropes. A roll through. Valkyria, though. But Bayley on her shoulders. Nightwing.
No shot. No fucking shot, bro. Why are we doing this to Bayley? Boo. Come on, bro.
Silence the doubters, make them become believers. What an effort by both of these women on the heels of an epic triple threat at Evolution. But it is Lyra Valkyria who has earned the right once again to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship after enduring this.
Why are we doing this again?
From the outset.
Why?
With the elbow to the small of the back, which had been bothering Lyra.
Fuck, we already saw
Right into this crossface submission.
Lyra and Becky, and she fucking lost.
And Lyra back to mid-ring. But the grappling background of the
Fuck, man.
proves to be all the difference. Congratulations, Lyra Valkyria. You earned it, my friend.
What a match. A devastated Bayley. The losing streak continues. And Lyra Valkyria now going to go face to face with her SummerSlam opponent. Man, what a performance tonight by Valkyria. That's a career-making performance with everything she had to battle through to win this match.
A career-making effort, no doubt, but the work is just beginning. MetLife Stadium, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Lynch and Valkyria are going to run it back.
2 weeks from Saturday, the epic two-night event begins. Valkyria wants her title back. Big time Beck says, I'll see ya at SummerSlam.
Like, I'm legitimately upset about this shit, man.
SummerSlam is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited, the official credit card of SummerSlam.
I gotta ask you, how incredible, how amazing, how badass.
Like, when are we gonna stop treating Bayley like shit?
Professional wrestling, absolutely incredible.
When is this gonna stop?
Lyra and Bayley with an unbelievable match tonight on Raw. And what about an Evolution last night? 20 women battling it out in an over-the-top rope battle royal with a world title opportunity on the line.
The best of the best, leaving it all in the ring. Stars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and the Hall of Fame as well. You see Nikki Bella putting in the work, spearing Chelsea Green out of her boots, and ending the night of Ms. Green. Lash Legend representing NXT. It was an unbelievable effort by all women involved, but the Devil's Kiss would prove to be
the difference maker.
Yeah, it's Chelsea and Nikki Bella.
Stephanie Vaquer standing tall at Evolution. Let's head back to Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm here with Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie, congratulations, not just on winning the Women's Battle Royal at Evolution, but also on earning yourself a title shot. You must be so excited.
Estoy muy contenta, estoy muy feliz. La verdad que estoy hecha para grandes retos. I came to WWE to be champion. In Paris, la primera will be champion.
All right, well, since we're talking about Paris, we can confirm that at Clash in Paris, you'll compete for the Women's World Championship. So I'm curious if you have any thoughts on the announcement from earlier tonight.
As we have the gauntlet match, which is the main event tonight.
I think I should represent WWE in Paris. I mean, who would you rather in the Arrondissement and Boulevard of Paris representing WWE? La Primavera, which I believe in Spanish means loser, or La Chelsea Green, which in Canadian means winner.
She said La Primavera.
If you really want to know what La Primera means, take your best shot.
I would love to take my best shot, Stephanie, but I'm actually taking my best shot against a WWE Hall of Famer tonight. So for now, you can look, but you can't touch.
Stephanie's so damn fine. Fuck.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Scottsdale, Arizona, WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
For the first time in nearly 7 years, Nikki Bella in a match on Raw takes on Chelsea Green live on Netflix.
The crazy thing is Evolution actually wasn't bad. Like, everybody thought Evolution was going to be really bad. It actually wasn't.
Battle Royal last night. A lot of stories coming from that matchup, heading into her match with Chelsea Green that we'll get into in just a little bit. But and Nikki showing the WWE.
It was the best show of the weekend for WWE.
She never missed a step. But how will Nikki fare in
So it was good,
against one of the
you
best
know.
in the game today? Going to find out first time in nearly 7 years in a match here on Monday.
And what's frustrating is Bayley carried that triple threat match. She carried it. But we're getting Lyra and Becky again. Like, what the fuck, bro? So stupid. So stupid.
You know, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on the Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics. Available tomorrow morning.
All three were not awesome. Saturday night's main event was a fucking joke.
And Nikki Bella.
Pledge your allegiance to Chelsea Green.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Sacred Purpose, from Victoria, BC, Chelsea Green.
I'm still not sure why Chelsea Green thinks that she should be representing in Paris.
Why do you not understand why Chelsea Green would want to represent WWE in Paris?
No, she says that she earned an opportunity to be there. She didn't. Stephanie Vaquero won the Battle Royal.
If you're talking, general popularity, multicultural appeal, I think there's a lot that Chelsea has to offer. We're looking to do big business, Cole. It's the wrestling business.
Well, here's an idea. Beat Nikki Bella tonight. Prove maybe that you belong.
I just fear that perhaps poor Chelsea in her current state of mind is bitten off a little more than she can chew. She's starting fires with La Primera. She's starting fires with Nikki Bella. It could spell trouble.
Well, she's never one to keep her mouth shut, that's for sure.
Well, it's a good thing she's got the secret Hervis watching her back.
WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen.
Well, the men have the main event tonight, so
On Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern as part of SummerSlam weekend. Tickets for this closed-door, non-televised event are on sale now via Ticketmaster. We found out this weekend that Cody Rhodes will be a featured guest for WWE Late Night.
Well, speaking of the American Nightmare, always a busy man. No rest for the weary this coming Friday on SmackDown, because take a look at this. Ahead of SummerSlam, the American Nightmare will be under the same roof as the undisputed WWE champion, John Cena. I assure you, Cody has not forgiven nor forgotten Las Vegas earlier this year. You are not going to want to miss this showdown.
Good people of the world, your favorite bad guys are now here to save the day. And where is Sami Zayn? He's not here. Sami Zayn is hurt. Scarlett, do you believe that?
He's a liar.
I think so too. All this big talk a few weeks ago about who's a coward, who shows up every single week, falls flat on their face, gets up and tries again, and here we are. Sami Zayn is nowhere to be found. Sami Zayn is hurt. My ass! I'm gonna tell you what I actually think. I think I gave Sami Zayn an ultimatum last week that he didn't like, and now he's folded. So guess what, Sami? You stay home. And don't come back to work until you are ready to tell the world the truth and say the words that Cross told the truth.
Well, the truth is Sami Zayn is hurt, thanks to Karrion Kross and Braun Breaker, out indefinitely. So here we go, Nikki Bella, one-on-one with Chelsea Green. Nikki's first matchup on Monday Night Raw in nearly 7 years. Been an interesting 24 hours at the Battle Royal last night, Corey. Nikki Bella eliminated Chelsea Green, eliminated Alba Fire, and with the help of Stephanie Vaquer, eliminated Piper Niven. So they all have a score to settle, I guess, with Nikki tonight.
Yeah, those facts, unfortunately for Nikki, still fresh on the minds of Ms. Green and the secret Hervis. And by the way, Cole, I was told by Alba earlier today that you are in fact forbidden from making, whoa, shoulders down, direct eye contact from here on out with Chelsea Green. Is that true?
I've never tried to make eye contact with her. In fact, I can't stand her, but nonetheless. Oh! That's no way to treat a Hall of Famer. And Nikki Bella chasing Chelsea toward the corner.
Listen, if Chelsea Green wants to make headlines, she wants to be the
and a
name
cheap
on
shot.
Everybody's lips. That's exactly how you treat a Hall of Famer.
That's your girl.
Chelsea Green told me that once upon a time she was inspired by Nikki Bella.
Nice takedown
She's
by
looking
Nikki.
forward to the chance of sending Nikki packing once and for all tonight.
She's going to be inspired tonight, I believe. A slap from Nikki back to Chelsea.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Nikki's winning this. I'd be surprised if Nikki doesn't win this.
Nikki now, nice snap suplex by Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella, always a powerhouse. Chelsea taking a timeout.
There's no timeouts, Chelsea. Sorry. The secret Hervis out here. In a, well, doing their job, I guess. Interesting interview Nikki Bella did with the Today Show last week, talking about how this is the era of me. She's finally going to do things for herself around here. Wants her son Mateo to be able to see her perform.
That's all well and good, might be downright inspiring to some, but the fact of the matter is the game has changed. The landscape is extremely different than that, which Nikki
backstabber.
I'm mad too. A lot of these women are coming back because they want their kids to see them wrestle.
Green with a great backstabber is taken over as Nikki collapses.
And it's probably because the kids can't watch what they were doing before.
still hasn't gotten over the fact that she lost the title. Saw her earlier today.
That seems to be a recurring theme with a lot of these legends that keep coming back. Is that they're like, yeah, they want their kids to see them wrestle finally for the first time and all of that.
I thought the Secret Hervis were supposed to be stoic and stuff like that, not laughing and making fun of the opponents.
This is a new era of security, Cole.
Oh, okay.
Are you implying that Piper Niven and Alba Fire should be seen and not heard?
Well, I thought maybe they went to the Jimmy Kelly School of Security.
And nothing would get accomplished.
Chelsea Green. Oh! Down! Face first goes Nikki for the win. Hook of the leg here and a kick out by Nikki Bella.
Listen, the Secret Hervis are more than just personal protection for Chelsea Green. They're great motivators. They take care of odds and ends and various tasks.
Like what kind of odds and ends?
Like dry cleaning, driving.
You want me to ask Piper if she actually picks up Chelsea's dry cleaning?
I think you go for it. I can't be held responsible for how many teeth you have left at the end of the conversation.
You're the one that brought it up.
I'm just relaying information that's been relayed to me.
Oh, and Nikki.
I'm a conduit.
Taken down again. Yeah, you're an it. And Chelsea continues to control Nikki Bella here. And the Nikki chants from the WWE fans here in Birmingham, Alabama.
Kind of like a press secretary.
You?
Yeah. Wish I had a podium.
Ooh!
Maybe I could break the coal mine out of the warehouse.
Can I have your attention, please? And Chelsea now, she had her face bounced off the knee of Nikki Bella. Nikki looking to fight back into this.
And I hate to be the one to bring up ring rust, but I had mentioned earlier just the fact that the competition is so much tougher these days in WWE than the WWE that Nikki Bella left. Again, no disrespect to any women of that time period. It's just the fact that the game changes, the game evolves.
Yeah, the revolution into the evolution. And now Nikki Bella, who's a member of the first ever Evolution main event matchup.
And think about this, when you're a veteran as celebrated as Nikki Bella is, a WWE Hall of Famer, I would,
wow.
I'd be willing to bet most of the roster has studied Nikki.
Great kick by Nikki. Is it enough? Chelsea kicks out at 2.
And I think the onus is on Nikki Bella to show the roster something new. Maybe something they haven't studied. Maybe not the greatest hits out of the Nikki Bella playbook.
And Nikki's been training. She knows what she's getting into. Now with Chelsea up on her shoulders, Chelsea fighting back.
For a neck breaker, perhaps. There it is.
Chelsea into the cover for the win. Nikki kicks out at 2. Piper Niven extremely upset at ringside.
Take another look at this. First, a salute from Ms. Green into the neck breaker on Nikki Bella.
Yeah, but Chelsea may be getting frustrated after Nikki continually kicks out here. And now, perhaps looking for the prettier to put Nikki away. Nikki, though, face first, Bella Buster.
And Piper Niven drawing the attention of official Jessica Carr. Look at Alba Fire.
Oh! Alba driven into the ring post. Piper knocked to the floor.
Keep your eyes on Chelsea. Here it comes again.
Roll up by Nikki. Chelsea rolls through. Nikki's got her.
Can Nikki muscle up Chelsea?
Trying to get her up. Chelsea not allowing it to happen.
Great attempt to counter to block.
Now Nikki's got her up. Is it enough? Down goes Chelsea Green. The cover off the Rack Attack 2.0. Nikki with the win.
Here is your winner, Nikki Bella.
Couldn't quite get her up. Couldn't quite get her up.
Bulldozing through Nikki Bella.
Well, it was Nikki who put her hands on the Secret Hervis first. And now the Hall of Famer's going to have to pay the price.
They tried to get involved in the matchup, and now the double team to Nikki Bella with that side slam by Piper Niven. The Secret Hervis destroying Nikki here.
And a moral victory for Chelsea.
Well, maybe
no. The Dark Angel.
La Primera, Stephanie McCare is here. The winner of the Battle Royal.
Raquel has her sights set on the clash in Paris, but looks all too eager to make a detour through the secret harvest.
Mm.
Raquel cleaning house of Alba Fire and Piper Niven, showing respect here tonight to the Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Nikki successful tonight in a return to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, bro. Red leggings, bro. Mm. She's La Plumeta for a reason, bro. Just saying.
We're still grieving the death of the tag team division. Grieving? And the third stage of grieving, which we're now in, bargaining.
Where's Theory?
Rematch with this gift. Show him, Waller. Say it with the accent. For you, Adam Pearce, two perfectly cut, grain-fed toupees. For your bald head, sir. It's human hair. It's very hard to come by. So when do we get our rematch? Rematch? You guys didn't give rematches, so you just don't get one. But don't worry, next week, we will figure out who the new challengers for the tag team titles are. And yes, you will have an opportunity to earn that. So do not flip your wigs. Hey! That's what I was looking for. Ladies, congratulations on your victory. Dom, you must be feeling great. Athletic, nimble, spry, hopping around on there. How are you?
I mean, it was the adrenaline in my soul. But
Adrenaline in my soul.
You know, I'm not clear, so
that's your doctor's note.
Yeah, it's my doctor's note.
You know what's funny about that is after your little episode earlier, yes, it is funny. I called WWE Medical, and next week you are scheduled to be reevaluated. But don't worry, if you're not clear and you have a doctor's note that says that, you have nothing to worry about. But if you are medically clear, as fast as I can, I'm going to write a contract for you to defend this Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam against AJ Styles. Hey, Dom, don't worry about what Pierce says, okay? You're hurt. There's no way a doctor's going to medically clear you. Let's go. Let's go. Party.
Of course not. Let's go. Let's celebrate the girl. I'm not even clear. This is crazy.
Dom, it's too late.
I'm not cleared, AJ. God, please don't let him do this to me. I'm not cleared, AJ. Don't listen to him, God.
You better pay off the
Oh, AJ's having fun though. I can appreciate that.
If he does, he has an opportunity against that man, Gunther, for the World Championship at SummerSlam. Gunther's here live.
Ring General Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome on in my next guests. They are Brutus and Julius Creed, Ivy Nile, collectively known as American Made.
Ivy Nile.
Thank you all so much for joining me. Before I get to my question, I want to take you back to a match last week here on Monday Night Raw that featured El Grande Americano going one-on-one with Dragon Lee.
Up over the top and down goes El Grande Americano.
From the top, Dragon Lee, target acquired. Oh! Diving headbutt.
Just like the original El Grande Americano, who's got a steel plate in his mask, and he used it there with a headbutt to pick up the win.
So now that we've just seen the match, I'd like to get your reaction to the performance of El Grande Americano, but also all the rumors that are circulating about the true...
It's clearly Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Okay, apparently everybody does. Well, then that leads me to my second question, which is, for weeks and months, the other rumor was that Chad Gable was the one behind El Grande Americano.
Listen, we're not here to talk about El Grande Americano.
We're here to talk about American Made, all right?
We're here to talk about American Made. American Made superior athletes. American Made is superior people. We walk better. We talk better. We're smarter. We look better. We're
more than
modest.
anyone else. Chad Gable told me to get American Made to the top, and that's exactly what I'm doing. With the tag team division, with the women's division, and especially Stephanie the Care. Everyone is on notice.
Well, clearly they have nothing but gold on the mind for American Made. I appreciate you all joining me. I know you're highly focused. But don't forget, still plenty to come tonight here on Monday Night Raw, including that massive, massive gauntlet match where the winner will
Just
go
can't
on to
appreciate a good
SummerSlam
muscle
to
mommy. That's
challenge
okay.
Gunther for
It's
the
okay.
World Heavyweight Championship. Stay tuned for that. We'll take you back to Monday Night Raw.
What a week, ladies and gentlemen, of podcasts in WWE, including Charlotte Flair on the Undertaker's 6 Feet Under podcast. Cody Rhodes has Ricky Saints on his podcast as well. What's your story with Stephanie McMahon? And Raw recap, of course, with Megan Morant and Sam Roberts. And the breaking news from today, Logan Paul's massively popular digital series Impulsive will join the growing lineup of WWE and Fanatics digital shows. With nearly 1 billion views on YouTube, Impulsive has become one of the world's biggest digital series since its debut in November 2018. The show will continue to be available through Impulsive YouTube channel and all audio platforms. Now brought to you by WWE and Fanatics Podcast Network.
I'm backstage with Rusev. Rusev, I haven't had a chance to congratulate you. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, you and Sheamus put on one of the
I need to start a wrestling podcast.
in recent memory, and it was you that came out on top.
Seems to be what everybody's doing. It's all the rage now.
From here.
People call me God.
If you're not IRL streaming, you're podcasting.
Of Irish snakes. But now the world knows what you know, what I know, what Sheamus already knew, that I'm better than him, tougher than him, and superior to him. That's why he was happy to see me go last.
Easy there, St. Patrick. I'm not here to ambush you. That's not how I do things in my world. But I did speak to Pierce, and he saw how you stole our match by crushing my neck in. And guess what? He agrees that you're a dirty, cheating bastard. So guess what? We're having a rematch! What? You didn't think we were done after that, did you? That little banger was just the appetizer. You have to save room for the main course. It's like you haven't even heard my catchphrase. Let me remind you. It goes like this, right? Banger. After banger. After banger. After banger. After banger.
I came to dominate gold, not gingers.
To run that back and produce another banger.
That was funny.
That was one of the most fun
That was funny.
to get involved.
I cannot believe that it's 2 weeks from
man.
Saturday, the start of a historic weekend, an epic 2-night SummerSlam, MetLife Stadium in
Said he
New
came
Jersey.
to dominate gold, not gingers.
Championship is on the line as former champion.
Bro, Sheamus would kill me in a workout.
Cody Rhodes will challenge the greatest of all time, the reigning champion, John Cena.
We heard the news from Adam Pearce earlier tonight. The women's world title will be on the line in a triple threat match. Naomi, the brand new champion, defends against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at SummerSlam.
And we know the man, Becky Lynch, looking forward to defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship. Well, earlier tonight, it was Lyra Valkyria who outlasted Bayley in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup to earn that right. Lyra Lynch at SummerSlam.
WWE Women's Championship will be on the line. Tiffany Stratton, fresh off a win over Trish Stratus, will take on the queen of the ring, Jade Cargill. They battle for the women's championship, the WWE Women's Championship.
God, Jade, please win this. Please, for the love of God, win this.
Past Saturday at Saturday night's main event. How is this for tag team action as the Viper, Randy Orton, joins forces with recording superstar Jelly Roll to battle Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Let's show you how this came about this past Saturday night. Saturday night's main event on NBC.
Apparently, Jelly Roll has been taking this very seriously. And he's been basically living in the Performance Center.
Drew McIntyre would take his eye off the task at hand, which opened the door.
Is he going to be as good as Bad Bunny? Probably not. But I'm curious to see what he's going to do.
As the Maverick would once again make his presence known at the
As much as I would rather this match be on like the pre-show.
Jelly Roll then would get involved. Jelly Roll standing right.
When I heard that he's like been at the Performance Center a lot and whatnot, I'm like, okay, let's see.
Of Drew McIntyre. Well, Jelly Roll has recovered enough, and he is going to be a guest host of Jimmy Kimmel Live Wednesday night. And Jelly Roll's special guest, none other, the Viper, Randy Orton.
I demand all your gratitude. Da ring general Gunther. I think I did that a lot better than Alicia. Thank you very much.
What a match it was.
With all due respect to the Hall of Famer, an unforgettable night for Goldberg, but the ring general proved to be who he says he is. The absolute best professional wrestler on the planet Earth.
I'll take an 8 out of 10.
And he will defend the World Heavyweight Championship 2 weeks from Saturday in the epic two-night event SummerSlam against the winner of the upcoming Gauntlet match.
Well, no one's going to top Kaiser. He's the OG.
Well, I don't get the issue because I am in a great mood today. Because past Saturday night's main event, I, der Ringgeneral Gunther, retired Bill Goldberg. Well, I know you guys down here are not the brightest, but once again for you, Bill Goldberg is not here tonight. He's not coming. Because I held every promise that I made before that match. I bullied him, I humiliated him, I pushed him around, I blew him up, I choked him out, and I ended the myth of Bill Goldberg.
He will not call him Goldberg. Fuck. Ugh. This censorship is so stupid. I don't even know what they're saying.
Who's next? Who's next for the En General? Well, don't worry, guys, because we're going to have an answer soon. Because in the next moments, I'm going to take a seat at my nice suite up there, and 5 of the finest competitors in WWE today are going to compete for my amusement. And to identify who's going to be the official challenger for the En General at SummerSlam. The winner of that match, I really don't care. Because for me, when that bell rings, they're all the same.
I still say he needs pyro.
It could perhaps be Braun Breaker, who could be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title if he can run the gauntlet tonight.
I think this song is great with the lyrics. I think if they took the lyrics out of this song, it would sound like another Def Rebel song.
Gunther looks like he would welcome it.
Listen, the ring general has never been afraid of a
Who gives a shit what the lyrics are? It's the fact that they're lyrics. It adds character to the song. It's not a crash out. Calm down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not over Bailey losing. I had to keep myself from crashing out on that moment. I'm not over it.
Mr. Heyman, I'm very aware of what your name is.
A bunch of children.
I made my point, and I'm really not interested in listening to what you have to say. So I'm going to leave now.
oh, stick around a moment, Gunther. This applies to you. Tonight, Braun Breaker runs the gauntlet, becomes #1 contender, goes on to the main event of SummerSlam, where he's going to beat you for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I understand that's no easy task. I saw how you beat Goldberg on Saturday night's main event. But you haven't been speared until you've been speared by Braun Breaker. Let me make this perfectly clear. Braun Breaker is the next big thing. Braun Breaker is the big dog. And this, well, this is Braun Breaker's yard. You're not looking at just another contender. He's a Steiner. So you know what that means? He's gonna break through every barrier that's put in front of him.
This was Paul's
He's
idea.
gonna break through the glass ceiling in WWE, and he's gonna break your ass at SummerSlam.
That was Paul's idea. I guarantee you Paul was in the back like, dude, you got to lean into the Steiner. You got to lean into it. That was Paul's idea. Because I know Braun has been trying to stay away from it. He wants to make his own name.
Is Braun Breaker.
Because people know who he is, right? But he doesn't lean into it because he still wants to make a name for himself. He doesn't want to rely solely on the Steiner name, right? And every now and again, they've mentioned it. Like, even at Saturday Night's main event, when his dad was there, it said Braun Breaker's dad, right? I guarantee you Paul has been in his ear saying, hey, lean into the Steiner, lean into the Steiner. I will put money on that because that's what Paul does.
Entrances were determined by a random draw earlier today. Who does Breaker start off the gauntlet match against? Live on Netflix.
I don't disagree with you. I think Paul is a fantastic promoter and manager and all of that. He's Paul Heyman for a reason. But I also respect the fact that Braun wants to make a name for himself, and he doesn't want to lean into that. So I can appreciate both sides of it.
But if anybody has the physical abilities, the endurance, and the power to go the distance, it's Braun Breaker.
Paul Heyman extremely confident earlier on when he talked about the possibility of Breaker and Gunther.
They haven't said how long he's out for yet.
Think about this. If you get Braun Breaker and Gunther at SummerSlam, and potentially Heyman's prediction comes true. Braun Breaker is the long-term, as he said, world heavyweight champion.
Again, I'm not disagreeing with Paul saying to lean into it. I'm just saying I see the benefits of both sides of the coin. I do.
Across WWE. Yeah, Heyman telling us earlier tonight that he has no information yet on the severity of the knee injury to Seth Rollins. Said it is too soon to determine how long Rollins will be out of action.
And I feel like Paul Heyman sees something in Braun.
Utilize the contract in the briefcase and amass absolute.
And it's like, yeah, they paired me up with Seth, but I think Braun is really the next Paul Heyman guy. I really do.
They brought Braun Breaker on board.
You've known Paul Heyman a lot longer than I have, Cole. When have you ever known Paul to make a mistake when it comes to who
Level of speculation is wild. Listen, I'm just saying, it's my job to speculate, so.
Very few mistakes.
He's earned the name the Oracle.
Cero miedo. But keep in mind, it's a gauntlet match. So the matches themselves are going to be relatively, 5 to 10 minutes. And there's 4 of them. So
An opportunity to perhaps earn his first world title opportunity in WWE.
I think this will definitely go to the half hour for sure.
For a short period of time, but think of what he's already accomplished. But arguably the biggest task he's faced is about to happen right now.
SummerSlam is coming to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. JETS, Jets on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd. 2 weeks from this coming weekend. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
When did he say that?
And tonight, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix, emanates from Birmingham, Alabama. It is time for our main event, the Gauntlet match, to determine who faces Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Could it be Penta? Could it be Braun Breaker? Well, they draw the first 2 slots in the running.
Press conference. What press conference? Not in the post show last night. I don't recall him saying that.
These two superstars certainly with no shortage of juice to provide tonight. Stakes at an all-time high.
The 38th gauntlet match in the long and illustrious history of Monday Night Raw. The first in well over a year, and so much at stake.
I'm extremely curious to see what sort of strategy Bron Breakker employs in this gauntlet match. This is a young man who utilizes his explosivity.
I think I like the black more. If I had to pick, I like the black more.
Regularly. But how does Bron fare in the endurance department? We haven't really seen Breakker tested in a long-term match like tonight could be.
Great point. Bron Breakker, who beat Sami Zayn last week, put him on the injured list, trying to earn his first world title opportunity here on Monday Night Raw. Last year, of course, at SummerSlam, Bron Breakker won his first championship here, the Intercontinental title. Hopes to get to another title match this year as Penta starts things off against Bron Breakker. Probably a wise decision here by Penta.
Yeah, you want to grab the upper hand against Bron Breakker by any means necessary. Smart strategy by Penta. But again, I'm curious to see what sort of strategy is employed by Penta, who loves to push the pace. But let's be realistic. The sort of pace that benefits Penta is not sustainable in a gauntlet match.
And the power of Breakker.
I think for both of these guys, the answer is to try to get through this first fall as quickly as possible. Whether it be a quick flash pin, a knockout shot, whatever it is, you want to get out of here as fast as possible and see who's next.
Do you think that the injury to Seth Rollins, and again, we don't know the severity of it yet, do you think that injury is weighing on the mind of Bron Breakker at all as he heads into this gauntlet match?
Absolutely not. You heard Paul Heyman earlier, it's too quick to provide any sort of detail, but what Heyman holds in his hands is a guarantee. It is a surefire thing. The Money in the Bank contract belongs to Rollins until next June. I think Heyman said, Bron, the chance is yours. SummerSlam is yours for the taking, and that's all Breakker's focused on.
Yeah, but Penta wants to head into his first SummerSlam with a championship opportunity, cross-body by Penta.
Yeah, Bron's the second longest reigning champion, too, in NXT.
Spectacular fashion here in WWE.
A world-traveled superstar. Dreamt of making his presence known on the grandest stage, that is WWE, and Penta has absolutely not disappointed.
Penta's had an issue. Oh, and there's that breakneck speed. We talk about it all the time. 23 miles per hour. Bron Breakker hits the ropes.
And that's akin to being run over by a Mack truck in the center of the ring.
And the other thing I've noticed about Breakker as of late, especially after joining Heyman and company, is the confidence. The confidence is just growing. And Penta now gonna fly up over the top. Down goes Breakker. Penta in control.
No fear.
Well, both of his reigns combined make him the second longest after Adam Cole.
And again, Penta would love to put this match away early.
Penta in an advantageous position at this moment, but your point you made a few moments ago about Bron Breakker's confidence has really been a game changer. This is Bron Breakker. He's relatively young as far as experience in this business goes, but Bron is smart enough to understand, to know what he doesn't know. That's where Paul Heyman comes into play. That's where Seth Rollins comes into play. To teach, to shape, to mold the mind of a relatively raw Bron Breakker.
Well, and also control the recklessness, correct, of what the unpredictable badass Breakker has.
Once in a while, Bron Breakker needs to be protected from himself. The guy has displayed reckless abandon on more than one occasion.
Well, let's be honest, he's got a screw loose. I mean, seriously.
I would agree with that.
And Penta right now in control.
And I think what we're seeing right now, even in this matchup, in this particular situation, is Breakker has yet to be turned loose by Paul Heyman, who, let's be honest, is holding the leash of the unpredictable badass.
And better turn him loose quick because Penta may put Breakker away here shortly.
Penta trying to get under the skin of Bron Breakker.
I wonder what goes through the mind of Heyman. I mean, he obviously has no scruples.
Paul, the disrespect you spew on a weekly basis.
Okay,
about the
come on.
Oracle.
You think Paul Heyman has scruples? You think he gives a damn about anybody but himself? He's in this business to pad his pocket with money. He hooks to every gravy train that he can, and he's done it again here with Rollins in this group.
Oh, I already said it earlier in the night. Didn't pertain to Paul Heyman, but you're in this business not to make friends, but to make money. You know who Paul Heyman cares about beyond himself? Braun Breaker, Big Bronson Reed, Seth freaking Rollins.
Wait a minute. You really think Heyman? Here's the cover now by Penta. Isn't enough in a kick out? You think Heyman actually cares about these guys? He'll. As soon as they can no longer provide a monetary substance to him, he'll drop them. He's done it all his career. Okay, not gonna argue that point. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm getting us out of harm's way, Cole.
Thanks, sticking up for me.
That's right.
Don't be hiding behind us. Penta to the barricade. The frightening thing for Penta is Breaker is starting to let loose. We heard Heyman barking orders just a few moments ago, and Braun Breaker, and I'm telling you, Breaker's crazy. Like, I said it before, he's got a screw loose. He enjoys this.
Well, you're not going to get any disagreement from me. I mean, he's the son of a dog-faced gremlin, for God's sake. You don't earn that sort of nickname by utilizing your brain cells.
I mean, lately it hasn't gone over 230, so.
Just a few feet away from us, the Oracle grinning from ear to ear. Paul Heyman can already taste SummerSlam.
Well, no, I think the other night they almost went like 3 hours the other night.
How many dollars can a man have in his bank account?
It's like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
About being great in this business. Heyman's already a Hall of Famer. Now he's just padding his resume and his bank account.
And now Breaker has slowed the pace down to the way he likes it.
Breaker prefers this methodical pace in these instances, knowing full well that in the blink of an eye, he can flip that switch. He can explode out of the gates and through an opponent, turn Penta's lights out, cut somebody clean in half with one of those spears. Right now, Breaker,
suplex, floats into the cover. And now Breaker going to do push-ups. Now this is an issue, however. He should have taken the opportunity to beat Penta there.
I might agree with you more often than not, but this is Braun Breaker we're talking about. And as we've learned in his short tenure in WWE, Breaker has broken all of the molds. He has defied all of the odds. We have never seen a superstar quite like Braun Breaker before.
No, I agree. He's got everything. Baseball, you'd call him a five-tool player. Checks off every single box. And now under the tutelage of Heyman and Rollins, God knows what the future holds for Breaker.
A desperate Penta dragging Breaker's neck across the top rope. But
what a throw by Breaker with ease.
And that's disheartening for an opponent.
Cover. Penta kicks it too.
When you're someone as world-traveled and successful as Penta, and you are throwing the best you have, as we take a look at the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther enjoying this gauntlet match from his skybox. But when you're Penta and you're hitting Braun Breaker with some of your best shots, and Breaker just eats them and smiles and keeps moving forward.
It's not even a nice skybox.
Soul of a competitor.
It's just a section of the seats.
Now Penta trying to fight back. A lot of guts in this young man as we've learned. And another throw by Breaker. He's tossing Penta around like he's a child.
And Penta is the personification of Cero Miedo, zero fear.
But look at, he's manhandling him, Corey.
I agree. I think Penta's best bet in this circumstance is to try to take to the skies.
Maybe tap out?
Hey, maybe. That's the next best thing. Things about to go from bad to worse for Penta.
Oh, and a kick by Penta. And Penta looking to rally. Went to the knee, smart move by Penta. Sling blade, face first goes Braun Breaker.
Enziguri in the corner rocks the brain of Breaker.
Ooh, right to the chest.
Right all the wind out of the lungs of Braun Breaker. In a gauntlet matchup where exhaustion is almost always a factor. Oh, man! You need your full lung capacity.
Cover to advance in the gauntlet match. Breaker kicks it too. And the world champion, Gunther
You look so bored up there, bro.
When have you ever known Gunther to be impressed by any other superstars? We look yet again at the offense of Penta, that backstabber. Impressive to us, impressive to the WWE Universe, just not to Gunther.
Penta and Breaker with a knee, an explosive knee. The sudden impact of Braun Breaker.
Caught Penta right under the chin, but Penta able to fight his way out.
Yeah, Penta not giving up. Looked like he was going to go for the Penta driver there. Breaker was able to counter. Springboard! Oh my God! Springboard and a spear! Just split him in half!
Yep.
Penta has been eliminated.
When you can impress the icon Goldberg with the way you deliver a spear, it's saying something.
Well, unfortunately for Braun Breaker, I guarantee you, this megastar ain't impressed.
That is why it was not the luck of the draw for Braun Breaker. He's got to go from start to finish to win this entire gauntlet match. And now a man who has a major issue with Rollins and company, LA Knight.
We heard from LA Knight by his own admission earlier, he is not 100% after his grueling battle with Rollins at Saturday night's main event. But LA Knight's gonna have to figure out a way to rally if he wants any chance of getting past Breaker.
Yeah, the win over Rollins at Saturday night's main event. He's never competed, LA Knight, for the World Heavyweight Championship that Gunther has an opportunity if he wins the gauntlet.
Well, listen, in a gauntlet match, it can't hurt to have that little something extra, a little something secret in your pocket. Tonight for LA Knight, that's the WWE Universe.
Yeah, the sixth
Listen
man.
to this place.
Knight whipped across the corner. And, it explodes out with a clothesline. LA Knight is not going to be intimidated by a man like Breaker. And a block by Breaker. And look at the power.
Oh my God! Oh my!
LA Knight though lands on his feet into a neck breaker. Great move by Knight.
Taking a second to mock the badass cover by Knight.
Breaker gets the shoulder up. Knight so explosive.
Well, LA Knight certainly has no shortage of personal issues with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Seth freaking Rollins. All of the above have made Knight's life hell recently. What an opportunity for catharsis this could be for the megastar.
I'm surprised Heyman didn't rig the random drawing so Breaker got a better spot. Knight up over the top to the floor.
Well, LA Knight gonna drag Breaker to the outside with him.
And Breaker driven shoulder first into the post. Great offensive strategy here by Knight.
Try to take,
and again,
take the arm away from Braun Breaker.
And Breaker now rolling back into the ring.
And this is a strategy Penta didn't really.
I'll be right back, chat.
Wasn't able to employ, trying to pick apart a body part from Braun Breaker.
Look at the power.
It's paying off.
LA Knight. Breaker didn't have any power left in the arm after the repeated blows to the post. Breaker up over the top, right into our announce table.
Great strategy by the veteran LA Knight.
LA Knight looking to pull out all the stops here. Both men bounce off the announce table. Breaker's down. Golden opportunity here for Knight.
Now Braun Breaker's skull being dribbled off the cowl of our announce desk. I'm getting out of the way, Cole. I have a feeling it's going to get even uglier.
I mean, I love the way that Knight has been aggressive since the start of this match with Breaker.
Well, this isn't LA Knight's first day of school.
Bang, Breaker.
The megastar understands the assignment. He knows what he's dealing with. LA Knight knows what he needs to do to head to SummerSlam.
Oh, now the LA Knight driven ribs first. Now remember, ribs have been an issue for Knight over the last few weeks. Tsunami, spears, not 100%. And now Breaker dropping him on the ribs yet again.
Well, those ribs are about to become a full-blown subscription. The issue is going to get even worse, courtesy of Braun Breaker.
And now it's Braun Breaker back on top here in control of this match. And LA Knight, Breaker smart here. Go for the midsection. The Achilles heel of LA Knight. Serious situation now for LA Knight. Having problems breathing, could have a cracked rib. Don't know if he had cracked ribs even coming into this match.
LA Knight playing his cards close to the vest, not disclosing what sort of physical condition he is actually truly in, but by LA's own admission, he's not 100%. And I don't care how tough you are, what you've done in the past, you can't compete with a mutant of an athlete like Bron Breakker at anything less than 100%.
And this is why, slow the pace down. Breaker's been competing now in his second match of the night.
And you wonder why the Oracle, Paul Heyman, is of such value to a young gun like Bron Breakker.
Are you trying to get a job with him?
I might. Oh! I gotta stay afloat somehow.
And LA Knight really suffering here. The official Eddie Arango checking on Knight to see if he can continue. Knight's not going to give up, I'll tell you that.
No, but again, what I was saying before, how deliberate Bron Breakker is competing in the moments since. He has control of the matchup, Bron understands. You may only get a chance to make one mistake against a veteran like Knight. Don't give LA that opportunity. And I guarantee you that's, oh my God, something that's been coached up in him by Heyman, by Rollins, hell, even by Big Bronson Reed, who has global experience.
Heyman loving what is going on here. Bron Breakker decimating LA Knight. And the other thing is he's taken the crowd out of this, Corey. Very important.
You're absolutely right. This arena was on fire when LA Knight made his entrance.
Well, maybe coming back, well, I was going to say coming back into it again, but Breakker able to quell the momentum.
And it's smart, Breakker not taking any unnecessary risks.
And again,
kidney first.
Yeah, the midsection being attacked.
Paul Heyman.
Bron Breakker.
Oh my God.
Confidence you talked about, Cole. Bron Breakker is smiling. In his second match of this gauntlet, at least 2 more opponents if Bron Breakker wants to win this thing.
Heyman telling LA Knight to tap out, stay down. Knight sent across the ring again.
Oh my God.
And this has been a dissection. I mean, this has been a complete beatdown by Breakker. LA Knight, I don't even know if he can breathe. Starting to get a bit uncomfortable out here.
Oh, come on, Cole, live a little. This is fun. Ooh.
Paul Heyman realizes that he has a diamond in his midst. Bron Breakker, who eliminated Penta in the gauntlet match, and is now completely dominating LA Knight.
I'll do you one better, Cole. It's not a diamond, it's the freaking Hope Diamond. Bron Breakker is the future of this business, and I don't know anybody that even disputes that.
No, I don't.
The scariest part about it is he is under the control of the Oracle.
We've seen what Heyman has done to so many badasses in their careers here in WWE, able to take them to the next level. And Breakker now, knee right to the midsection again. This has been brilliant strategy. LA able to kick out.
And tried and true by Bron Breakker. Nothing fancy, nothing risky, just an answer for everything LA Knight has attempted.
One thing I've noticed too, since Breakker has come into the Heyman fold, he's much more in control in the ring. Not trying to do too many high-risk things here and there like he was early on in his career. Realizes he's a powerhouse. Just beat the hell out of your opponents.
Rely on your strengths, lean into what works best for you, and I guarantee you Heyman and certainly Rollins, veterans of the game, have explained that to Bron. Protect your investment. If you're going to be the future, you want to be the future at 100% of yourself.
LA Knight, though, he's not going to give up. Fighting back, elbows to the face. Breakker misses wildly. Collision down, center of the ring. Who got the worst of it?
Well, this is the best opportunity LA Knight has had in seemingly minutes to recover. As we take another look at the double clothesline that dropped both athletes.
This is a critical point in this match. Breakker beat Penta, looking to beat LA Knight in advance. Knight looking to advance in the gauntlet. Left hands for the southpaw. And then a big clothesline by Knight.
You can hear the WWE Universe here in Birmingham has woken up, and so has LA Knight.
Neck breaker.
Rallying behind the megastar. Looking to push LA to the next round of this gauntlet.
DDT.
LA Knight's taking it to him.
Was hoping to avoid this rally.
He was my #1 pick, but I don't know if he's gonna win this.
Off the top rope, elbow delivered. Knight's got a chance. Hooks the leg. Breaker kicks it too. Paul Heyman rushing to the ring.
Take another look. This double jump flying elbow from LA Knight right to the heart of Braun Breaker. So close that it did force the Oracle.
This might be the story of literally Braun runs the entire gauntlet.
Knight now went for another neck breaker.
For BFT perhaps.
Oh, Braun Breaker, my goodness, what a counter by Knight into the cover. Somehow Breaker kicked out.
My goodness.
What a counter by LA Knight.
You can see the befuddled look on the face of the Oracle. That's the same expression we're all wearing. How the hell did Braun Breaker survive being stacked up like that by LA Knight?
Breaker trying to fight out of this, lands on his feet. LA Knight again, the midsection given out. Knight just doesn't have any core strength right now with the possible rib injuries.
But I think LA Knight hurt Braun Breaker. Breaker has almost a glazed over look in his eyes.
Yeah, trying to fight out of this. I think he raked the eyes, and the official didn't see it, but it didn't matter. There's no disqualifications in the match tonight. And the knees right to the ribs.
That gutbuster could be the prelude to something very bad for the megastar.
Remember, you can only win via pinfall or submission. Breaker, spear!
That's it.
Who's next for Breaker in the gauntlet? Great effort by LA Knight.
Has been eliminated.
Unfortunately for the megastar, he can give his best regards to Penta as the second to fall in this gauntlet match.
Now Braun Breaker showing the physical and perhaps mental exhaustion of the first two matches. But now he's got to go up against the former World Heavyweight Champion, a man he knows extremely well, Jey Uso. Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble this year. For the fourth time in his career, he enters a gauntlet match, but the first time he's ever been in a singles gauntlet match.
Yeah, but the difference here is Jey Uso is fresh as a daisy, Michael Cole. And Braun Breaker has been pushed to the limit twice. First by Penta, then by LA Knight. But that unpredictable badass now realizes what he must do.
And now Jey Uso goes right after Breaker. Smart move by Jey. Take advantage of Braun Breaker. Perhaps showing the wear and tear of the first two matches. Uso would love another opportunity at Gunther at SummerSlam.
Jey Uso uncorking a heavy right, sending Breaker crashing to the outside. And here he comes.
Uso, suicide dive, wipes out Breaker. The fresh Jey Uso wants to run it back.
Really? No fucking shot, dude. No fucking shot. This motherfucker just run his entrance in the middle of his match, bro. Oh my god. No shot, dude. Oh man, that's hilarious.
I don't like it, not even a little bit, Cole. And as much respect as I have for main event Jey Uso, you've got Braun Breaker down. You've got Breaker hurt. You've got Breaker softened up. And you stopped to yeet with the people. That could prove to be the downfall of Jey tonight.
I can sort of understand Jey Uso doing this because remember, he feeds off the WWE fans. He needs the WWE fans in his corner. He has them in his corner now. And Jey Uso is going to feed off over 10,000 people here tonight.
They can feed off of whoever they want, but unfortunately the schlubs in the front row aren't going to come in here and do the work for Jey Uso. Not that guy in the third row.
I feel like this is going to be a quick one.
Fight Braun Breaker on main event's behalf.
Well, and to your point, it's allowing Braun Breaker valuable time to try to regroup here after everything he went through in the first two matches.
I love Jey Uso. I think the world of him as a competitor, as a person.
The fact that he just spent all that time yeeting, letting Braun recover, is what makes me think even more so that Braun is winning this.
Fans that have been in his corner since the beginning. It was the fans, Corey, that willed him on his way to finally win a World Heavyweight Championship.
But at WrestleMania, did Jay stop in the middle of the match with Gunther?
No, good point.
The only kind I make.
Jey Uso now, big right hand, breakers down.
Like, Jay just fucking around.
Shaking his head.
He ain't playing this like he's trying to win it.
Cover by Jay. Breaker powers out.
And listen, if Jey Uso does have an upper hand in this circumstance, beyond being the fresher competitor, Jay's had the chance to watch Braun Breaker for the last two competitors in this gauntlet match. Jay may have come up with a game plan. He maybe called something different before he came out here.
Well, he's also fresher. He understands that. He knows Braun Breaker extremely well. They've had quite the rivalry over the past year. But now Braun Breaker, with just that one Irish whip, Corey, has turned it around.
And that's the game-changing power possessed by Braun Breaker. Wicked crossface right across the bridge of Jey Uso's nose.
The problem now is Braun has once again slowed down the match. And this allows him to regroup, allows him to catch his breath.
Just to clarify, that problem is a problem for Jey Uso, not Braun Breaker.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the problem for Jay. It's great strategy by Braun.
There's that confidence you talked about, Cole.
Suddenly, Braun Breaker has regained control after an early rally by Jey Uso.
Uso in all types of trouble here, needs to find an escape route in a hurry. Shot to the body of Braun Breaker. And now a headbutt from the former World Heavyweight Champion.
Jey Uso now top rope. Urgency now in Jey Uso's face, cross body, lateral press, hook of the leg, Breaker at 2.
Let's take another look at this as Gunther looks on from the skybox. Jey Uso takes to the sky, flying cross body on the money. But Braun Breaker still has too much left in the tank.
I'm not sure how much more he has left in the tank, though, as he collapses in the corner. This is the third match for Breaker against 3 top superstars here in WWE.
Jey Uso backing it up into the cover.
Hook of the leg. Breaker kicks out again. Corey described how grueling it is to have 3 back-to-back matches like this against world-class competitors, former champions.
Well, I've never tasted anything resembling success quite like this as we look again at Jey Uso backing it up. But it doesn't matter what you've done. It comes down to endurance, cardiovascular conditioning, guts, grit, and will. And so far, we've seen Braun Breaker has that in spades.
Jey Uso to the top rope. Braun Breaker going to meet him there, though.
And these aren't just a random 5 superstars, Cole. These are 5 main event caliber, world championship caliber competitors.
And guess who waits the winner of this match? None other than CM Punk.
And if you somehow miraculously survive the gauntlet, your gift, a date with the Ring General at SummerSlam.
Yeah, one of the most dangerous men I've ever seen.
The man who retired Goldberg this past weekend.
And Breaker can still do that. You gotta be kidding me. The Breakensteiner. Cover now by Breaker. Jay kicks out. How the hell did Breaker have anything left to do that?
That is a psyche destroyer if you're Jey Uso. You've thrown your best at a man who's already been through 2 opponents. And Braun Breaker busts out a Breakensteiner this deep into the matchup. That is terrifying.
We saw Gunther looking on. He has not looked at all impressed with anyone here tonight.
Well, that's the stoicism of a champion. Right now, Gunther is studying each competitor, each movement.
Breaker, breakneck speed. Jay catches him with a kick. And another one. Breaker into the ropes. Oh, and a spear by Jay. Jay with an opportunity to advance to the gauntlet. Delivers a spear to Breaker. Cover now. Near fall by Jey Uso.
Crazy.
How poetic would it have been to take out Breaker with a spear, but main event Jay making the climb.
Oh no! Damn it!
Big Bronson Reed.
Come on now.
Of course.
There's no disqualifications, but come on. Big Bronson Reed saving the damn match. Spear by Breakker. Give the assist to the Auszilla.
Jey Uso has been eliminated.
Big Bronson Reed set the table for Braun Breakker, and Breakker feasted.
And so now Gunther settles in. He's going to face Breakker or CM Punk at SummerSlam. Who's it going to be? If you're Paul Heyman, what are you telling your charge now? He's been through a number of matches already. Now he's got the best in the world.
Well, if there's a benefit to having Paul Heyman in Breakker's corner, no one knows the Second City Saint quite like the Oracle. You see Heyman telling Braun, catch your breath. Try to compose yourself because the task doesn't get any easier against the best in the world.
CM Punk has a score to settle after Seth Rollins again cost him a championship, the WWE Championship, back at Night of Champions.
I don't know too many people who would disagree with that assessment, Michael Cole. For all intents and purposes, Punk should have the gold right now.
And there's the veteran CM Punk understanding what's at stake here. Take advantage of Breakker. Don't allow him to get back into the match. Don't allow him to recuperate. Delivers a knee. There's the running bulldog by Punk. He hasn't even taken off his ring jacket yet.
But Braun Breaker's on the rope, sent to the outside. CM Punk came to fight and punch his ticket to SummerSlam.
Punk was staring down at Heyman. Let's not forget what Heyman did to CM Punk. Stabbing him in the back, turning on him.
Nicole, you and I both know that there isn't a person in this locker room who can utilize betrayal, perceived or otherwise, quite like CM Punk.
Yeah, master manipulator is Punk, of course, as he drives Breakker kidney first into the apron. Braun Breakker beat Penta. He beat LA Knight. He beat Jey Uso.
Punk came out of the gates 100 miles an hour to neutralize Braun Breakker, and then Punk took a second to make sure he knows where Bronson Reed is, where Paul Heyman is.
Yeah, Punk was just barking at Reed, almost begging him to get involved.
Punk now perched on the top turnbuckle.
And the axe handle takes down Breakker. You almost feel like Braun Breakker's spent, like he's got nothing left. And Punk knows it. Punk top rope. And Punk this time again, Breakker goes down. And again, staring back at the man he once called his best friend. The man who stabbed him in the back at WrestleMania, Paul Heyman.
The stakes at an all-time high for Paul Heyman tonight.
Heyman loves to run his mouth when he's standing behind a 330-pound monster. Been quiet all night until Reed showed up. Cross faces from Punk to Breakker as Breakker just rolls out of the ring.
Finding respite at the feet of Auszilla.
And Reed now, Bronson Reed now with talking strategy with Breakker.
Punk lining up the opposition. Here he comes! Right over our announce desk. The best in the world fighting fire with fire. CM Punk wants Gunther at SummerSlam.
And Punk may get Gunther at SummerSlam if he can knock off Breakker here. The final match in the gauntlet match. Breakker started, he knocked off Penta, here's the cover. Breakker kicks out, he knocked off Penta, he knocked off LA Knight, then he beat Jey Uso. As Gunther looks on, one of these two men will face Gunther 2 weeks from either Saturday or Sunday at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight title.
And forgive me for stating the obvious, but obviously CM Punk, the fresher of the two competitors, but make no mistake about it, CM Punk has a gas tank. when it comes to cardio, when it comes to going 20, 30, 40 minutes if necessary, CM Punk can be that guy. Can Bron Breakker? He's made it this far, but does Breakker have what it takes to make it down the next stretch of this gauntlet match? The final lap, if you will, as we head to MetLife Stadium.
Inverted atomic drop delivered to Breakker.
In the shadows of New York City. Making the climb once again to the top. The best in the world, target acquired.
Now this time Breakker caught him. What a throw by Breakker. And Breakker now has a chance.
And Punk has been extremely deliberate with all of his movements to this point. Sometimes you just can't plan ahead for raw power like that possessed by Bron Breakker.
Burying his shoulders into the midsection of Punk, and now Bron Breakker on the attack. Man, this has been a hell of a performance by Bron Breakker. I mean, Bronson Reed figured into the match earlier on, but
you still can't take away.
No, not at all. I mean, it's been a hell of a performance by Breakker. Seth Rollins, I'm sure, watching, has got to be proud of what Breakker's accomplishing.
What time is it, Stu? Is it clobbering time? I don't think so.
There's that aforementioned confidence, Cole.
Yeah.
That might be the scariest thing about Bron Breakker these days.
Especially this deep into the gauntlet match. Punk.
Catapulted it into the bottom rope, throat first. And that's a great maneuver to utilize in this sort of situation because it makes it tougher for CM Punk to breathe. Again, Punk's the fresher of the two competitors, but if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Just got to note that Bron Breakker has been in this match for over 35 minutes.
That's wild.
And that's Royal Rumble time.
And look at that, still able to execute feats of power like that, almost effortlessly.
Well, he's, no doubt, he's a Superman, right? Unbelievable shape. He's got everything.
And he's got the Oracle.
Got a bad attitude
behind
though.
the wheel.
No, another great suplex by Breakker. Again into the cover on Punk, who kicks out at one.
I happen to find Bron Breakker to be quite enjoyable, Cole. And perhaps it's because you spend week after week after week talking smack about the Oracle, about the man who has made all the difference in Bron Breakker's career. Maybe that's why he's not nice to you.
I've spent nearly 30 years of my life with that man. He's made it miserable, a lot of it. Punk back to his feet, Breakker. And look at Punk breaking the hold now. Now CM Punk
Cody
gets
was
him
king
up.
of the ring.
For the GTS.
He's taking on
Breakker
Cena
not
at
up.
SummerSlam.
Going to allow Punk to have that happen, and now Bron Breakker with a backbreaker, knee to the spine. Cover now by Braun, kick out by Punk at 2.
Notice Bron Breakker keeping CM Punk within an arm's reach at all times, not letting the Second City Saint build up any sort of momentum.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
Dude, this is making me think CM Punk's gonna win it, man.
Like 37
There is a
minutes.
better solution than what you're doing.
He's still talking trash. And now Punk sent across the ring, whipped into the corner again. Punk caught him with a boot to the face. CM Punk now. Oh, look at Breakker up top again, going for the break, and Steiner. Oh, Punk runs through for the win, almost had him.
It's a nice counter.
That was the rare instance where the confidence of Bron Breakker almost proved to be his undoing.
It's almost like Punk suckered him in, isn't it?
Yeah, that, and you can't get cute with a veteran like CM Punk. Punk has forgotten more about this business than most superstars will ever learn.
So close for Punk, a near fall. Trying to get an opportunity at a world title at SummerSlam.
And a live crowd in Birmingham.
Been his goal since he returned to WWE, win a world championship again. Punk with a kick.
That just rocked Breakker, but Punk unfortunately didn't have enough left to capitalize.
Both men are down. CM Punk in his second career gauntlet match in WWE, but his first in 14 years. And Punk hasn't had an opportunity at a World Heavyweight Championship since 2010, 15 years ago. Has a chance tonight.
Many would still argue, including Punk himself, that had it not been for Seth Rollins and company, he would be the undisputed WWE champion.
And Punk with a block now. Breakker punches don't have quite the crispness that they did earlier.
Well, at this point, I mean,
Oh!
a lesser athlete would feel like they're running through mud if you're Braun Breaker. Your legs get heavy, your muscles burn, your lungs burn. But Breaker's still hanging tough in this one.
Neckbreaker by Punk. CM Punk now across the ring, delivers the running knee, and Breaker's in trouble. And Punk now with a
short arm clothesline.
And now back out to the apron again, and Punk gonna climb high. And well, what a shock. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. Bronson Reed up on the apron, trying to get involved, forcing Punk now to fight back. Bronson Reed.
You were wondering, but so was Punk. CM Punk was ready, now perched on top once again.
Oh yeah, the elbow by Punk to Breaker. Almost had a Breaker kicked out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice.
Seamless transition. Anaconda Vice looking to squeeze the breath out of Braun Breaker.
Breaker somehow trying to hang on. Punk's got the Vice.
Oh, wait a minute. Watch Big
Oh,
Bronson
shot.
Reed.
Reed now with an elbow to Punk. Again, there are no disqualifications. Reed can do whatever the hell he wants.
Oh no, Bronson just called for it.
Oh no.
And he's back. Jesus fucking Christ.
Punk's got some backup. Main event, Jey Uso, beaten and battered, coming down to get himself some.
Bad ribs and all, looking to come to the aid of the Second City Saint. Jey Uso getting him some of Big Bronson.
Uso taking out the Arcilla. Meanwhile, back in the ring, the match continues.
Oh no, Punk, don't turn around.
Breaker went for the spear. Punk intercepted him. He's got Breaker up top. Go to sleep. GTS. Punk into the cover. Punk's going to SummerSlam.
As soon as Braun started screaming, "You're not gonna win! You're not gonna win!" It's like, CM Punk's gonna win it.
Gunther, Punk for the world title. 2 weeks from this weekend at SummerSlam.
A few weeks ago, it was CM Punk who told Gunther, "Stay out of my way." Well, these two gentlemen are on a collision course at MetLife Stadium for the biggest party of the summer, with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Punk had one goal, Corey, since his return to WWE, and that is to win a world title. He has another chance at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. 2 weeks
Just to
from this
lose.
coming
That's what I'm
weekend
saying. I can't see
against
Punk.
that man,
I
Gunther
could buy
for the
Braun
World Championship.
beating Gunther. I can't buy Punk beating Gunther. I just can't.
Oh, goodness! Bronson Reed ambushing Punk as Punk had his attention turned to Gunther, and now
But you make
Jey
a point.
Uso
He's
trying
been back
to
this
come to
long
his
and he
aid.
hasn't gotten the title
Punk
yet.
earned the championship
So this could be
opportunity,
his
but
moment.
Bronson Reed and company looking for the last laugh. Jey Uso coming to the aid of CM Punk.
And Breaker with a spear. Braun Breaker somehow had enough left in him to hit a spear. And now Reed and Breaker double teaming Punk. And a spear down to Punk. Decimating Punk and Uso. And Heyman looks on as his charges continue to destroy
Imagine,
everything
just
that
imagine
moves.
No, and if
Roman
it continues
comes
to
back
go this way, Cole, CM Punk isn't going to make it to SummerSlam.
definitely.
Neither
I
is
don't
Jey Uso. This is going to be a massacre.
Stacking Uso and Punk up for what would be a double
always been a
tsunami
SmackDown
by the
guy,
330-pounder.
No fucking shot. Right when I fucking say that, bro. Right when I say that, bro. No fucking shot, dude. Wow.
The OTC is back.
Wow.
Superman punch.
Wow.
Reigns beat the hell out of Braun Breaker. Feud.
Wow.
Spear!
Roman's back. Roman's back. Right when I said that shit, bro. Literally. Like, you can't script that shit. Like, Roman's a SmackDown guy. Shut the door. You just can't fucking script that shit, bro. You can't. Oh my god, dude.
Cousin Jay.
Wow. That's an earned moment, though. I appreciate that. He said, "You gonna help me up?" That's right, because I heard something they were doing TC1 for him. You know what, Biz? I think you might be right. Roman would not be here right now if Seth was healthy.
Are about to haunt him.
I think you're 100% right.
Reigns has never forgotten. The original tribal chief is back.
Wow. Yeah, they called an audible. They said, "Roman, I know you off playing dad, but we kind of need you. We kind of need you. We need you to come back a little bit earlier than we had planned." That's crazy. I 100% did not. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. They got me. They got me. I mean, you can't script that shit. You can't. Roman's a SmackDown guy. Like, you can't script that. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, chat. Well, I mean, shit. I'll be honest with you. This Raw was putting me to sleep tonight. I was fighting sleep tonight. Like, that's why I got up and walked away, because I was like, I need to move, because this ain't working for me. And granted, the gauntlet match was fun. You know, Braun once again displayed why he's the future. But, man, I wasn't expecting that. They got me. They got me on that one, man. They got me on that. So, shit. I didn't see that coming, man. I really didn't. They got me. They really got me. All right, y'all. Well, hey, appreciate y'all coming through. Those of y'all on Kick, appreciate y'all for hanging out. You know, I think I had the most viewers I've ever had on Kick tonight, so I appreciate y'all for that. We have tomorrow is an NXT, so we'll be here for that. Man, we've been going. Tomorrow will be day 5 straight, because we hit Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now tomorrow. So I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow for NXT. Appreciate y'all coming through. You could choose to be anywhere, but you choose to be here, and I appreciate you for that. So I will be seeing y'all then. But until then,